I wanted to become a chartered accountant. Becoming a chartered accountant is my ambition. What should I do to become a CA? So many questions. Hello everyone, this is Lakkshmanan from Shilpis Academy. In this video, we'll have a complete look of CA course. CA Chartered Accountant course has 3 levels: foundation level, intermediate level and final level. First, I would like to give you a journey on how the CA course is designed. First is your foundation exams. This can be bypassed by having a direct entry route also. CA foundation route is nothing but your the first level where you will have some MCQ papers. We'll have a detailed overlook on it. First, registering for the course will happen, then your exam registration will happen. Once you clear your CA foundation, the second level comes in where you will go for registering the course, second your examination registration. Once you clear your CA intermediate course, then you have to complete ICI-TSS course, which is again given by ICIA. Then we will go for registering for final course. Then you have to register for articleship, which is for 2 years. Then completing self-paced online modules. There are 4 modules, you have to clear all the 4. Then you will be doing AICI-TSS course. Once that is done, you will register for CA final exam. Then you will clear your CA final exam. Final, you are a chartered accountant. First level, CA foundation course details. Who are eligible to register for the CA foundation details? If you are in your 10th standard, you are eligible to register for CA foundation course. But when are you eligible to write your exam? It is your 12th qualification. So from your class 10, once your class 10 is done, you can register for your CA foundation course and you can start preparing. Once your 12th exams gets over, you can write your exam. So for example, if your exams gets over by March, you can write your exam on September. So that is how the course is designed. That exam has 4 papers, paper 1, 2, 3 and 4. Paper 1 and 2, it is nothing but your accounts and law. You'll have, for example, in accounts, you'll have the complete accounts, accounting standards basics and other partnership accounts, company accounts basics, all that will be there. And when it comes to paper 2, it is your corporate law introduction will be there, and sale of goods, partnership, LLP Act will be covered in paper number 2. Paper number 3 and 4 is objective type things. What is this objective? You'll have multiple choice questions, but every wrong answers you'll have a negative marking. But when it comes to first 2 papers, it is completely subjective. Paper number 3 is your mathematics, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning will be there, and your basic 11th 12th mathematics will be there. Paper number 4 is your economics. Again, it is an objective paper, complete 1 marks, objective type, like choose the best answers will be given. You will find out the correct answer. For every wrong answer, you will have a negative marking. So these 4 papers are there in your foundation level. 4 papers, 2 are objective and 2 are subjective. Exam is written exam for first 2, remaining 2 is objective type papers. Exam period, it happens 3 times a year: January, May and September. 3 times we have our exam. If you are willing to write on January, you have to register September 1st, before September 1st of the previous year. Same goes, we have given the timeline. Number of papers are 4. And pass marks, when it comes to pass marks, it is like for a paper out of 100 you have to get 40 minimum. For a paper out of 100 you have to get 40. But when it comes to the complete overall, including all the 4 papers, you have to get minimum 50%. It is like the total marks covered including all the 4 papers is 400. You have to get a minimum of 200. But when it comes to individual papers, 40 is enough. But all the papers 40 you get only 160, right? So this 160 is not enough to clear your foundation level. You have cleared your papers, but you have not cleared your foundation levels. A total of 200 we have to get out of 400 when it comes to the aggregate in simple terms. But each paper you have to get minimum 40, right? You may get like 40, 60, 40, 60, it is up to you. But ultimately overall out of 400 you have to get 200, and per paper you have to get 40 marks. So this is your foundation level. When it comes to course registration, I wanted to become a CA, I am registering for my foundation course, and again it is fully online, very easy. SSP portal is there. The registration fee is rupees 9,000, and whenever you write your exam, a separate examination fee has to be paid, which is rupees 1,500. So these are the 2 fees which is there for your foundation level course registration and your exam fee. Next is your intermediate level. Intermediate level, as I already told you, there are 2 ways in which you can go for your intermediate level. One is a foundation route, second one is direct entry route. What is this foundation route? It is like you are clearing your foundation exam, all the papers are clear, you have got the aggregate, you have got the certificate, then applying for intermediate level. So that is one route. Another route is direct entry route. What is this direct entry route? Sir, I have completed my UG, right? UG, I'm telling UG, not any specifications, UG. Or I'm in my final semester, sir, I have completed 5 semesters, I'm in the 6th semester, then you're eligible to enroll for intermediate course. You need not wait till your completion or your degree certificate. While pursuing your 6th semester itself, you can go for registering for intermediate level. You can just register, that is called as provisional registration. Final semester mark sheet, if you don't get also, you can register with 5 semesters mark sheet. So you'll get a provisional registration. Once the 6th semester mark sheet is uploaded, you will get the complete final registration, right? So for this UG pass or a direct entry route, what is the minimum mark? If you are a commerce graduate, something related to commerce you have studied, like BCom, BBA, something like that, which has a commerce, accounts, economics paper, you have to get a minimum of 55% in your college degree, right? Other sites, not like commerce or something like that, you are not related to that stream, you are belonging to some other stream, then you have to get a minimum of 60% marks to enroll in this direct entry, right? Apart from this, anybody else can be eligible. Yes, whoever has completed intermediate level in ICA, MAI, like CMA exams or CS exams, those people are also eligible for direct entry into CA intermediate level, right? So if you have already completed your CMA intermediate or CS executive level, which is your intermediate level, you are directly eligible for enrolling for CA intermediate level. So these are the ways in which you can enroll for CA intermediate exams. Foundation route is one. UG pass you have to get a minimum 55% of marks in your UG degree. Sir, what if I have a PG degree? No problem, that also you should have a 55%. Anyway, UG should be there to do PG, right? Same goes. Other streams like science or something else, technology related, engineering related, then you have to get a minimum of 60% in your college, right? So this is what the eligibility is. Time taken is like minimum of 8 months study period should be there. It will take around a year to complete both the papers, like both the groups. There are 2 groups in your intermediate level. Foundation level we have only 4 papers, but here we have 2 groups. For a group there are some 3 papers. Group 2 there are 3 papers. Group 1 3 and group 2 3. What is this group 1 papers are like? Accounts paper will be there, which is your advanced accounting. Second will be your law paper. Third will be your tax paper. So 3 papers are covered. All these papers are subjective type, but you have this objective type questions. It's like 70:30. 70:30 is nothing but 70 marks will be for your subjective level and 30 marks will be case based objective questions. Case based objective questions is nothing but you will have a small case study, very small case study, or a complete understanding can be brought in for a small 3 to 4 line case study. Question will be asked that way. You will get 4 options, and there is nothing like negative marks as of now. As of now there is no negative mark for the 30 marks. In the remaining 70 you will have this subjective regular questions. So this is your group 1, and group 2 has again 3 papers. Paper number 4 is CMA, Cost and Management Accounting. Paper 5 is Auditing and Ethics, and paper 6 is FM and SM. Again the same goes here, 70:30. 70 marks will be for your objective and 30 marks will be for your case based MCQs. When it comes to tax, you have both direct tax and indirect tax, which is your 50-50 marks category. When it comes to FM it is 50 and SM it is 50. FM is nothing but financial management and SM is nothing but strategic management. So there are 6 papers in your intermediate level. On a first time you are going for CA intermediate exams, it is up to you to go for either groups. First you have to complete, there is nothing like first you have to complete group 1 and group next to group 2. If you want together also you can write, if you want separately also you can write. It is up to you. Again, when it comes to the exams, 3 times a year the exam happens: January, May and September. 3 times a year the exam happens. It is up to you to choose the groups. Both the groups together if you want you can write, separately also you can write. Then what about the passing marks? Same here, every paper you have to get a minimum 40 marks, but totally in a group, if you are writing for 300 marks, minimum of 150 marks is required to clear that group. If you are writing both the groups together, total of 6 papers, 100 marks, 600 marks, a minimum of 300 marks is required to qualify your intermediate level. Right? So this is your main thing which we have to remember. So out of 600 you have to get a minimum 50%, it is 300. Per paper you have to get a minimum of 40 marks. If you get 40 marks in a paper and 80 marks in a paper and some other paper you are getting 60 marks, no problem. Ultimately you are getting 180 marks out of 300. You qualified your either groups, group 1 or group 2, whatever it is. Right? So this is about your intermediate level. When it comes to your fees, exam fees for single group is rupees 1500, both the groups if you are writing together it is 2700. What about the course registration? If you are going with CA foundation route, it is 18,000 rupees. 18,000 rupees is your fees. When it comes to direct entry, it is 18,200, which is your course registration fee. Once you clear a foundation, you have to again pay this 18,000 rupees and register for your intermediate level. Don't think it is a costly course. It is actually a bare minimum which is provided for all the materials, all the supporting things which is provided by the institute, right? So when it comes to this thing, and I wanted to tell you something else, which is your exemption. We have a concept called as exemption in your intermediate level. If you are scoring above 60 marks, 60 and 60 plus marks in any of your papers, that paper is called as an exempted paper. For the next, if supposedly you don't clear that group, if you got some 60 marks in a paper, that paper need not be written for the next time. 3 times you can carry forward. So that is also there. In a paper, if you are getting 60 and 60 plus marks, 60 and above, whatever it is. If you are getting that particular paper 60 marks and other 2 papers you have got some 40 and 30, you have not cleared your paper, right? One paper you have not cleared because you have got only 30 marks. So remaining for the next exam, other 2 papers alone can be written, and the paper which you have got 60 marks need not be written. So that is called as exemption criteria in your intermediate level. Same goes with final level also. So exemption is always a beautiful thing which is in your CA course, right? So try to get exemption. So once this is done, we have to, again, when we see, we have something called as ICI-TSS, Information Technology Training and Soft Skill course. It is again provided by our institute. Earlier it was like orientation program, orientation course it was, okay? Information Technology Training course, all that was there. You have to register with ICIA, place like wherever you are, you'll have a chapter over there, you have to go there. There you will be having the physical training, all those things. Like basically if you say Tally will be taught, Excel will be taught, and all the communication skill training will be provided to you. That is your ICI-TSS course. Then we have to go for registering of CA final course, start your articleship for 2 years. Now it is 2 years. Then we have something called as self-paced online modules. What is the self-paced online modules? Is nothing but 4 sets are developed by the institute. All these 4 sets has to be cleared. What is this 4 sets? Where we can learn this? All this is again provided in a separate portal developed by ICIA. In that portal, everything you have to see, like all the videos, pre-recorded videos are uploaded in that particular portal. You have to watch the videos. Then you have to write an exam on the same. Like it is again an objective type exam, which is again provided in a separate place. Center will be allocated for you, that you have to write, and you have to clear all the 4 levels. Right, all the 4 sets has to be cleared. For example, if you ask me like what all will be there in self-paced online modules, it is nothing but you will have law paper in it, corporate law will be there, and other FEMA, all those things, laws, LODR, SEBI regulations will be there, and another paper will be like costing paper, and another 2 will be like elective. You have to select either of the papers. There are some options given to you. Whatever you are interested in, you have to choose that. So all these things has to be completed. Then again we have something called as advanced ICI-TSS course. What is this advanced ICI-TSS course? This advanced ICI-TSS course is again an advancement of whatever you have learned in ICI-TSS course. Both these things has to be completed. First you will go complete that ICI-TSS, then only you are eligible to go for registering for articleship also. It's a prerequisite. ICI-TSS is a prerequisite. You have to do that. Then articleship will happen, or self-based modules will happen. Then you have to go and do this advanced course. Then advanced course only we are eligible for, say, a final thing, exam will happen. Then clearing your exam, final stage will be there. So another general question is like, so many levels are provided, so many exams are provided, where all I can find it? Like nothing to worry, everything is provided in our website. Our website has a complete detail. ICA has provided a separate easy way to find out like what all things has to be done, what is the prerequisite. Mail communication is regularly happening. When it comes to your final level, once this CA Inter is qualified, advanced ITT is over, articleship is over, and before 6 months itself we are eligible for registering for your exam and start preparing, right? Group 1 and Group 2, both the groups are there. There are some 6 papers in it. 6 papers. It is up to your choice. First group first if you want you can choose, and second group if you want you can choose, but it is always better to go with first group then second group, because your 6th paper is the combination of all the 5 papers along with the strategic management. right? Integrated case studies will be asked, like including all the 5 papers. It is better, always better to complete group 1 first and then group 2 you can go for. Exams, again it happens 3 times a year, January, May and September. It is a written exam. Again we have 70:30 ratio. Passing marks is 40, overall 50% is required to qualify that particular group. Same concepts. When it comes to ICAI registration fees, it is rupees 22,000. When it comes to exam fee, if you are writing single group now, it is 1,800. Both the groups, if you are writing, it is 3,300 rupees. This is your exam fee and course registration fee. So that's it. Once you clear this final level, you are a chartered accountant now. Another one unique thing which they had developed in this recent thing is business accounting associate. What is this business accounting associate? If you are not able to clear your final course, but you have cleared your intermediate level, you have done with your SPM self-paced online modules, advanced ITT courses done, your practical training is also done, then you are given with a degree called as business accounting associate. That can also be attained when you clear all these levels but not clearing your final. Right? Any doubts in this particular course related things or subject related thing, always we are available. Contact us. All the best. Thank you.